What is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? Welcome back here today to another quiz video. I saw this one on Twitter. Somebody from The Athletic tweeted it out. It's Test Your Knowledge with Athletics, or with The Athletics official 2019-20 NBA season quiz. And I'm like, let's do that for a video. I don't know how I'm going to do this today. This is just off this season, so I feel like I should do fairly well, but I say that I'm just not going to do well. So I will leave a link to the Athletic link in the description below, so if you have it, you can check it out. I'd feel kind of a dick if I just tweeted this link. If you can access this without the Athletic, because maybe the Athletic, I don't know. So I'll just tweet out that link. If you have it, you have it. If you don't have it, you can, if you really want to, you can just type that link in Google and you'll see it. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into this. So Test Your Knowledge with the Athletics official 2019-20 NBA season quiz. Giannis Antetokounmpo is having another fantastic season, but he angered at least one of his peers along the way, leading to a war of words with a fellow All-Star. The feud culminated in this quote from the fellow All-Star during an interview with ESPN's Rachel Nichols: "I wish I could just run and was 7 feet and run and just dunk. That takes no skill at all. I gotta actually learn how to play basketball and how to have skill, you know." I'll take that any day. Who said that? I think it's someone with a beard. Now, that one was fairly easy. That was James Harden. I think that was like right after the All-Star break, because Giannis said he wanted to go right after Harden at the end of that. At the start of the 2019-20 regular season, there were 16 Canadians on NBA rosters, making Canada the second most represented country in the NBA. What country was third overall with 9 players? Okay. I don't know this. I don't. Okay. Let's figure this out. So, just off glancing at these 4 countries, I think it's not the right side. I don't think it's Croatia or Serbia. I'm just trying to think off the top of my head. I don't think it's Croatia, and I don't, yeah, I know Jokic. I'm pretty sure Bojan Bogdanovic is from Serbia, and I think Bogdan is from Croatia. I could be completely wrong, but I don't think so. So I think it's now between Australia and France. Now, France, they have Batum, they have Frank, they have Fournier, they have Gobert, they have Eli Okabo, I forgot who else. Oh, what is that, 5, 6? That's a decent amount. Australia. So Australia is Patty Mills, they have Ben Simmons, Joe Ingles, Dante Exum. Isn't Jonah Bolden from Australia? Are they counting Kyrie? I feel like it might be Australia. It might be France. I'm going to go Australia. Wow, okay, I was right. So, yeah, they have 9 and... Okay, so they have Aaron Baines. Oh, okay, I forgot Aaron Baines. Jonah Bolden, Ryan Brokoff, Matthew Dellavedova, Dante Exum, Ingles. They are counting Kyrie, Patty Mills, and Ben Simmons. So, by the way, it is correct that Kyrie Irving holds dual citizenship between Australia and the United States. Irving's American parents were living in Australia when he was born. Gotcha. It's ranked 4th. Okay, with 8 players. Batum, Sekou Doumbouya, Dub, Evan Fournier, Gobert, Yal Mahimi, Frank, Poirier, and Eli Okabo. So on opening night, excluding players on two-way contracts, who were the NBA's 2 heaviest players according to the weights listed by their respective teams? Okay. Drummond and Zion. I don't think it's the Lopez's. I don't think. They look pretty slim. Even though they are tall, they do look slim. Drummond and Zion could definitely be a candidate, but you know what? I don't think they would weigh more than Felicio and Jokic. I don't think so. But Boban is probably the tallest person here. But Nurkic looks pretty slim on the sidelines. Yeah, he looks pretty slim, so maybe that's just like a trick question. They want you to pick that one. Or maybe that is the right answer. But I'm going to go Felicio and Jokic, just what I think in my head, that they might be the 2 heaviest. I think Taco Fall, though, I read something, he was the heaviest, but that's why they probably said excluding players on two-way contracts. So let's go Felicio and Jokic. Can we go 3 for 3? And no, we cannot. So it was Boban and Nurkic. So Marjanovic of the Dallas Mavericks and Nurkic of the Blazers each tipped the scales at a league-leading 290. Nurkic weighs 290? Damn, I did not know that. And the Celtics Taco Fall weighed 311, but falls on the two-way. Wow, so no mention of Felicio or Jokic, so I was way off on that one, I guess. All right, moving on to the next one. Shooting at least 90% from the line, 40% from 3, and 50% from the field over an entire season is a huge accomplishment. How many players this season would have qualified for the elite 90-40-50 club, 50-40-90 club, at the time the season was suspended? Okay, it's either 1 or 0. Chris Middleton either got it or he didn't get it. I think he got it, because I remember last time I saw this, he was like 41 or 42 from 3. He was like 90 or 91 from the line, and I'm pretty sure he was 49 from the field. But I remember rounding it up. Damn. So it depends. Are they rounding this up or not? Because I know Chris Middleton, if you round up his field goal, I'm pretty sure he got it. All right. Let's say they're going to round up and it's Chris. Oh my god, no. So they're not rounding up. I'm pretty sure, right? Because if we go to Basketball Reference and we search Chris Middleton, was he not close? So he was 91 from the line, 42 from 3. Oh, they're not rounding up. So he was 49.499 from the field. Wow, that hurts. No one was on track to meet the statistical minimums in field goals made, three made, and free throws made, and also had... Oh, did he not hit the minimum? He wasn't on pace, but one player was right on the cusp. Oh, okay. So, since they didn't say his name, is that the next question? Yeah. When the season was suspended, who was the closest to accomplishing the 90-40-50 feature, exceeding the plateaus in 2 of the categories, but trailing in the other category by 0.1%. So, that is Chris Middleton. So, we just went over that one. Okay, on to the next one. Well, Thanksgiving is going to be weird. Who tweeted that early in the season? That was Austin Rivers. Mark Cuban with Brian Tatum. But, yeah, that was Rivers after they played the Clippers, yeah, and Doc got the technical foul. Which player is the longest streak of scoring at least 30 points this season? Oh, God. I don't think it's... Okay, just glancing. I don't think it's Giannis. And I don't think it's Beal. I think it's between Kawhi and Lillard. Because I remember hearing that Kawhi was on a streak, or just looking at his numbers. But Lillard, I feel like Lillard carried his team a lot this year. And he averaged like 50 points over like 2 weeks or 1 week. And then 40 like 2 over. I'm going to say it's Lillard. I feel like it's Lillard. No, it was Kawhi. Kawhi scored at least 30 points in 9 consecutive games from January 10th to February 1st. Leonard averaged 34.6 points per game and sank 50.9% of his field. Wow. Okay, shout out Kawhi. I didn't know that. On December 3rd, on an uncontested dunk during the 4th quarter of a close game. Okay, yeah, I gotta know where this is going. A player dunked the ball with enough force that as it cleared the net, it ricocheted back upward through the hoop, making it look like the ball had not got in. The basket did not count, and the Dunkers team lost 135-133 in double overtime. Which team lost that game? It was Rockets or Spurs, and the Rockets lost that game. Yeah, they wanted to protest, but Commissioner Silver did not allow it. On December 11th, Kawhi Leonard played in Toronto for the first time since he left the Raptors and joined the Clippers as a free agent. The Clippers defeated the Raptors 112-92, who led all players on both teams in scoring. In that game, I'm pretty sure it was Siakam. I think he had like just one more point than Kawhi. Or am I thinking he had one more point than Will? I'm pretty sure it was Siakam, and it was fairly close. Wait, no. Am I thinking of a different game? Oh, maybe I'm thinking of a different game. No, I'm going to go Siakam. I think it is Siakam. Maybe that 1 point thing was a little crazy, but no, wait. No, yeah, that should be it. Yeah, Siakam scored a game-high 24 points for the Raptors. Leonard scored a team-high 23. Okay, so it was Kawhi. Because I remember that. Because I remember watching the game. I remember one of them at 23, one of them at 24. But it could have been Kawhi at 24, and I would have been like, yeah, completely. So, we get that right. So, I think we've only gotten 2 wrong so far. Not bad. I've lost count. I think this was like 6 or 7 maybe, and we've gotten 2 wrong. Not bad. Who leads the league in field goal percentage? This one is easy. Mitchell Robinson. I'm pretty sure if it counts, he technically led the league all time in effective field goal percentage in the season at 74%. Gobert was 2nd, Allen 3rd, and Montrezl Harrell was 4th or 10th. Oh, okay. Robertson's field goal percentage isn't just good; it's historically good. If he remains at his current pace, he would have set an NBA single season record for the first or for the best field goal percentage. Who holds the current record? I'm pretty sure it's Will Chamberlain. I think DeAndre Jordan might be 2nd. I know it's definitely not Artis Gilmore. And I don't think it's Bill Russell. Yeah, okay. So it was Will Chamberlain. Wilt still set the record during the 72-73 season with a field goal percentage of 73%, if you round up. While playing for the Lakers, Jordan, DeAndre, not Michael, gotcha, ranked 2nd with a field goal percentage of 71% in the 16-17 season. Okay, so it was Wilt and DeAndre was 2nd. I remember that season. Yeah, he had a crazy high field goal percentage. I couldn't have told you the exact number Wilt had. So one team allowed 3 of the 5 high single game team point totals this season. What defensively challenged team was that? That's simply the Wizards. Yeah, they were just horrible like throughout the whole year defensively. The Wizards allowed a week high 159 points to the Rockets on October 30th, 152 to the Hawks on January 26th, and 151 to the Bucks on January 28th. Washington has the league's worst defensive rating, allowing 115 points per 100 possessions. They were bad this year on defense. Moving on, so which of the following teams did not play on Christmas? Pelicans did, Nuggets did, Warriors did, Knicks did not. These 2 teams played each other. Warriors played the Rockets and won. The Knicks did not play on Christmas this year. So, moving on, I wonder how many questions this is. Maybe it's like 20. Which of these players is not ranked in the top 5 in 3-point shooting percentage this season? Alright, it's not George Hill. It's not Seth Curry. It's between Redick and Hield. I feel like it's healed. I feel like last time I checked, Hield's 3-point percentage was down from last year, like heavily. But he won the 3-point contest. I think it is healed though, right? Yeah, okay. So Hield won the 3-point shootout at All-Star Weekend, but he actually ranks 37th in this category among qualified players, having made 39.5% of his 3-point tries. Wait, that's crazy. That you shoot 39.5% from 3, and you rank 37th in the league. That's absurd the way the league's heading. Because like a couple years ago, if you're taking more than 3 shots a game, 4 shots a game, you're probably top 3. That's insane. Maybe that's false, but that's still crazy. Which NBA team opened the regular season with the most international players on its roster? All right, so looking at this, I think it's Dallas. I think Dallas has a ton of foreigners, but Philly, Jonah Bolden, Embiid, Simmons, Korkmaz, that's all I can think of. No. Norvel Pell? See? Maybe Norvel Pell? Maybe that's 4 or 5. Jazz, so Jazz maybe. They got Gobert, Bojan, Ingles. Oh, that's it, I think. Moutier, 4. Thunder, I don't know. Gallo. Darius Baisley from No. Terrence Ferguson, I thought, was from Australia or somewhere. I don't think it's the Thunder in general. I think it's Dallas, because Maxi Kleber, Boban, Kristaps, Luka, Ryan Brokoff, is Jay America? I don't know. I think it's Dallas. I just feel like when you watch the Dallas Mavericks, they have a ton of foreigners playing for them. Yeah, it was Dallas. So the Mavericks started the 2019-20 campaign with 7 international players. Oh, Dwight Powell wasn't from. Okay, yeah, J.J. Barrett's from Puerto Rico. And then Dwight Powell is from Canada. Okay, cool. So yeah, I got that right. We're on a little bit of a streak here. LeBron James is leading the NBA in assists per game this season with 10.6. How many times during his storied career has the 4-time league MVP led in that category? 0, right? Yeah. He has averaged at least 8 assists per game in 4 prior seasons, but this would be the first time in his career that he would finish a season not only as the NBA's leader, but also averaging double digits. All right. Entering the 2019-20 season, 20 players were number 0 as their jersey number, making it one of the 2 most used jersey numbers in the league. Really? Which of these jersey numbers who started the season with 0 now wears another number? Okay, I also wonder at the end if it tells you how many you got right and wrong. 2 of these players got traded, so I feel like it's either D'Lo or Drummond. I want to say Drummond, but it might be D'Lo. I think it's one of these 2 because they got traded, so I think that's the reasoning. Oh, I don't know. I'm so bad with jersey numbers. I'm going to say Drummond. Oh, I was right. So he had to pick. That was a guess. It was either him or D'Lo. He had to pick a new number when the Pistons traded him to the Cavs since Kevin Love already had 0. Kevin Love wore 0. I couldn't even tell you that. I am so bad at when it comes to jersey numbers. Who was the first head coach fired during the 2019-20 season? David Fizdale. That was fairly easy. He was let go on December 16th or December 6th. Jim Boylan's never been fired this year or hasn't. John Beilein technically stepped down, and Kenny Atkinson was parted ways, but I technically got fired. But yeah, Boylan. Beilein resigned, and Boylan has not been fired yet. Bam, Giannis, Jokic, and Sabonis are averaging at least 16 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, and 1 steals per game this season. Who's the only other NBA player in history to average 30, 10, 5, and 1? Oh, it's got to be... Oh, is it Russ's MVP year? But I feel like he didn't hit 30. Maybe he did. Anthony Mason, if it's him, I would never have gotten that in a million years. I don't think it's Cousins. Is it Bird or Russ? I'm going to go Russ. Yeah, it was Russ. Was it his MVP season? Yeah, it was his MVP season. Antetokounmpo is close to joining Westbrook. He's just averaging right below 30 points per game. Which player has the highest single game point total this season and is also tied for the second highest single game point total this season? Is it Beal? It's not. Or didn't D'Lo have like a 50 something? Oh God. No, I don't know. I don't think it's hard. I don't know. I'm not going Harden because I feel like that's the obvious pick here, but I'm not going Harden. Beal had his crazy games, but I don't think it's Beal. I think it's Lillard or Russell. It might be. I feel like Russell had a 60-pointer this season, but so did Lillard. So I'm going to go Lillard. Yes, it was Lillard. Okay. Harden leads the league in scoring, averaging 34.4 points per game. But on January 20th, Lillard scored 61, and then he scored 60. Harden did score 60 this year. I thought Russell scored close. Maybe not. Who said the following quote? Jumping over somebody 7'5" and dunking is no easy feature. What did I get? Like a 47? Come on, man. What are we doing? Who jumped over Taco Fall in the dunk contest? It was Aaron Gordon, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I honestly stopped watching that. I didn't watch a dunk contest this year. I watched, like, the highlights, but I didn't watch it live. But that made sense, because Jalen and Levine weren't in it, because, what, it was Derek Jones Jr., Dwight Gordon, and, Pat Connaughton. And I know Dwight didn't jump over Taco Fall, so that one was fairly easy. 3 teams currently rank in the top 5 in offensive efficiency, most points scored per possession, and top 5 in defensive efficiency. So Bucks are definitely in here. So it's definitely not this one. I want to say the Raptors are also in here. So it's Bucks, Lakers, Raptors, Bucks, Clippers. I'm going to say it's Bucks, Lakers, Raptors. No! Oh, the Bucks are in top 5 in offensive efficiency? Oh. Gotcha. They were 6th. Wow. I thought the Bucks were definitely in there, but I was clearly wrong. All right. Yeah, so it was Celtics, Clippers, Lakers. Gotcha. Which team opened the regular season with the league's youngest average age? Phoenix had Baines, Sarge, a little bit older. They also had Rubio. Golden State, no. I don't think it's Golden State. Minnesota, Teague hurt. Gorgie Jang probably hurt. Chicago does seem like yeah, I'm going Chicago. Ooh, it was Phoenix. On opening night, the Suns' average age was just under 25 years old. The second youngest team was just under. Okay, so the Bulls were second, and then followed by the Warriors and the Timberwolves. Gotcha. Suns. Okay. Yeah, I guess like Thad Young doesn't help. Sato's a little bit older. Same with Otto Porter. Which team started the season as the league's least experienced team, averaging 2.73 NBA seasons per player? Would it be the Suns since they're the youngest? It would definitely be the Warriors, I thought, because they had all the G League guys. I don't think it's definitely not the. Oh no, it's not the Celtics. Minnesota, no. Chicago. It's got to be Phoenix, though, right? No, it's Boston. It doesn't seem accurate, but it is according to the league officials. Celtics NBA's 5th best record. Wow. Maybe because like Wanamaker hasn't played that much. I guess Tatum and Brown just 3 seasons, about 2-3. Interesting, because they have Gordon Hayward, Kemba Walker. I mean, I guess Tice hasn't played that many either. Wow, I did not know that. The Milwaukee Bucks have the NBA's longest winning streak have the NBA's longest winning streak in the NBA this season. How many games in a row did they win? I feel like it was 18. Was it 20? I'm going 18. Yeah, it was 18 because I remember it being like a high teen number. Yeah, they won 18 in a row from November 10th to December 14th. I really don't know how many questions are here. It doesn't like say in the corner. James Harden has scored at least 30 points in 40 games this season. Giannis has scored at least 30 points in 33 games. Which players are tied for the 3rd highest number of 30-plus point games this season? Is it Beal and Trey? I'm feeling Beal and Trey after this. Yeah, okay. Scored at least 30 points, 31 games apiece. Which team has recorded the highest field goal percentage in a game this season? I feel like the Kings, they're the worst team here. I'm going to go Lakers, but it might be the Spurs because just their efficiency of shots. You know what? I'm going Spurs. Trick question. Yes! Yes! I had no idea it was the Spurs. I just know they take high efficient shots, so let's go. Analytics for you right there. All right, so yeah, that was in a 114 or 145, 115 win over the Grizzlies. I know the team with the least field goal percentage, because it was the Nets versus the Knicks, had made the most 3-pointers in a game so far this season. It's either Rockets or Raptors, I thought. Maybe Timberwolves. Wait, is it the Timberwolves? Yes! Let's go! The Wolves buried 26 triples during a 142-115 victory over the Clippers on February 8th. Yes! That was, I think, Beasley's first game there. Win the Eastern Conference Rookie of the Month honors each of the first 3 months of the season. That is easy. That is Kendrick Nunn. Gotcha. And is that it? Nope, that is not it. Who won Western Conference Rookie of the Month honors each of the first 3 months? That is John Morant. Another easy one. Honestly, watch this be like 100 questions. LeBron James surpassed 33,000 career points this season. Which of these other milestones had James not reached before the league paused on March 11th? I think he hit the steals. Is it the rebounds? No. Maybe it's the blocks. Yes, okay, it was the blocks. Gotcha. Which of these players made a league best 13 3-pointers in a game? That is Zach LaVine. That game was just crazy against the Hornets. Which team was 2 games over 500 heading into December and proceeded to lose 37 of its next 46 games? Minnesota? It's definitely not these two. It's Detroit. I think it's Minnesota, yeah. Because that was like the whole thing where Cat hasn't won a game since November. But yeah, just speaking of Kyle, like, rest in peace to his mom. That's like the saddest thing ever, like losing someone, especially your mom, and to a disease like this disease. It just sucks. 4 active NBA players have recorded at least 40 career regular season triple doubles. They are Russ, LeBron, Harden, and who else? Jokic? Yep, there we go. Okay, yeah, so we're kind of on fire here. I'm really wondering how many questions are left here. Greg Popovich ranks 3rd all-time in career NBA regular season coaching victories. Who ranks 2nd among those, or the active head coaches? Spoelstra did have some really good years, but he's not the longest tenured coach. I'm going to say it's Doc, because he's been pretty much good on almost every single team he's coached. Yeah, it is Doc Rivers. And he has definitely been around longer than Spoelstra as a head coach. As a rookie, which of the following players had the longest streak of scoring at least 20 points per game? The only rookie this year. Oh, just kidding. It's Blake. Okay, gotcha. Is this turning into a history quiz or a 2019-20? Zion has made 172 of his first 292 shot attempts. How many of his 172 baskets were mid-range shots? Shots outside the paint but inside the 3-point arc. It's 2 or 8. I'm going 2. Yes. That's crazy. He's only taken 2 mid-rangers. Who leads the NBA in triple doubles this season? Luka? Yep. Followed by LeBron, Jokic, and then Westbrook. Vince Carter now ranks 3rd in NBA history in career regular season games played. Which player is not in the top 5? Is it Dirk? I think it's Dirk. No, it was Karl Malone. He was 6th overall. Gotcha. Which of these teams, which team has the league's best home record? Is it Milwaukee? No, it's Philly, right? Oh, Philly's a really good home record. Say Philly. Yeah, it is Philly. Because I know they're terrible on the road. Oh, that's it. Okay, so let's see. We got 32 out of 40. 40 questions. All right, let's do some math here. So that's what? Is that an 80? I think that's an 80, right? That's 8 divided by 10, so 32 divided by 40. We get an 80. That's not very good. I don't know. I thought I would want to do a little bit better than that. But I will leave a link to the article where you can get the quiz in the comments section or in the description below if you guys want to test this out for yourself.